think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, maybe better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. One game to decide it all. It's the AFC champion, Houston Texans, and the champions of the NFC, the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Ka'imi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
Kelly! Let us run!
Get this one complete, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Blue! Vegas!
They'll stick with him again. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That one good for 29.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
play action. Here's Williams. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Third and long.
What is up? Yes.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. That one swings off the left upright, no friendly bounce. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
18, what's that?
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Taylor. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
I think in the NFL, so the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
A gain there of 15. It's good for a Texas first down.
Hey, south. Oh, ready? 118, what's that? Alert the hot. 19 Texas.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This pass complete to Jalen Noel. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
On second down, Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's third and 7. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Chance here for the first points of this Super Bowl. First down and goal. Tracy. Touchdown. Houston.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Hey, volunteer.
Back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Second and 10.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
There's caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. A big play here in the big game. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. They'll go with him again. And this time he's in. Touchdown Bears. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
On the quick, right?
Look over the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down throw for Stroud. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 8.
Here we go. Tony.
So we've played a quarter here in Super Bowl 61. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Nike Texans. Like, hey, Stroud.
Stroud to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 33 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
18, what's that?
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And he's into the end zone. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. Cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll begin here on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Biggie Angel! Biggie Angel!
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd, they need 8.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Touchdown! Touchdown! Vegas! Vegas!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Oh, 18.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Look the hot, look the hot.
To throw is Stroud. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Watch Tony. 11. Nike Texas.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And pulled in by Tracy. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. The Texans getting all set to punt. Job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
What is up?
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a toss, right side, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
A run now on 2nd down. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Vegas! What is up? Yeah. Touchdown!
Throwing is Williams. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Is complete, and he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard.
Vegas!
To throw, it's Williams. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
If you want to play running back and today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And the Bears going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
On the set.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
60 red. 60 ready.
Now this looks like a design run. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Chicago. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Safe kick taken at the 5. He's brought down right at the 25.
Tony. Oh, right. Alert the hot. 18. What's that?
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll send a man in motion left. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Here we go. 19. What's that?
Now, Stroud. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
All right. Tony. South. South. 11.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Open man downfield is Noel. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down for Houston.
First down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A run here with Tracy on second down. They'll take this down to the 47. Shermark Spurner that time on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Open man left side. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
All right. White top, 18. What's that?
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. On first down, it's Stroud. Got his man at the 6. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down. Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Houston. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
48-yard line.
Start on the ground, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At this point, we're going to need two hands needs to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Bears first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And the Bears are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
At the 14-yard line.
Bang it! Punch! Yes!
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Japanese!
Oh, here's a hot pass on the end around. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Bears. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let the hot.
Stroud. The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
South.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he is very close to the 1st down. But an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On the quick, right?
They'll try and run for it. He's going to have a Texans first down by a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches.
First down, Houston.
Oh, ready? Alert the hot, alert the hot.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Texans first down.
Oh, ready? 118. What's that? 19, 10. White. 11, 11, 11.
Back to throw. Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
First down.
So, 1 quarter remains in Super Bowl 61. We are back for the 4th from New Orleans after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, south, swat. Mother swat. Buggy. Hey,
Stroud to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And this takes him into the right zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down, Houston.
Alert the hot. 19 Texans.
A carry here for Tracy. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Oh, ready? 118. What's that? Alert the hot. 19 Texans. White, Tony.
To throw, it's Stroud. The throw here is complete. And the Texans are going to be set up. 1st and goal. He is down at the 6.
At the 6-yard line.
2 jet.
They'll run with Marks. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 118. What's that? 11. Hey, south.
Here's Stroud. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down.
Alert the hot.
Throwing is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to take the lead here in the 4th.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they pick it up. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
Let it run. Pass. Over back in.
And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Let it run.
Throwing on second down, Williams. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
36-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Vegas.
From the gun, there's a handoff. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Vegas. Yes. Level. Yes.
On third down, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Let it run. Vegas. Yes.
So, 2 minutes remain on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. Here's 2nd down.
Hey, volunteer. Yes. What is up?
And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll run here, and he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Vegas.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's out left and complete to Burton. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that.
The pressure too much. He goes down. Now on 2nd and long.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They'll drop to throw. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Now they face 3rd down and 7.
What's up? Vegas! Yeah. Temple.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Guys, yep, what is up?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This is going to go down as one of the great finishes in Super Bowl history, Mike. And I understand it's not quite done yet, but what a sequence here. Shades of that 49ers versus Cincinnati in Super Bowl 23, Steelers Cardinals Super Bowl 43, a touchdown late in the game. That could end up just sealing the deal.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's 1st down.
Here we go. 18. That's right. 19 seconds. White Tony.
Here we go. One final play. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. And the Bears have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle tight till the end, but ultimately, One team had done a little bit more. They are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
Commissioner Goodell set to make the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to one of the originals, the Chicago Bears. They are your Super Bowl 61 champions.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five for the good girls and the good guys? Come on, too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five for the good girls and the good guys? You know who you are. I made this diamond plated, taking the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated.
I'll stay forever. I'll stay forever.
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. If you really want to take me home, then I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung the heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Then she say I'm a magician. And if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out.
blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like,
yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got me dead cause they said that I'm killing it. Started out with drugs and hunting season. Now I got my mental up like a kid again. Wasn't trying to make it, then I went and made it. Then I made a song about and they played it. Dang, it's been a good run for a lucky redneck, but I still got a box to check. Cause everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, talking all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like,